Welcome everyone to the latest video from the Gaelic Goalie. In this video I'm going to break down the goalie for new coaches and give you a structure to work off as you look to coach goalies into the future. Right, so in this video we are going to look at why goalies make it to the top of the inter-county game, what a goalie needs to be the best, and how to be realistic in your targets as a coach when you look to challenge your goalies in your sessions. Quiz time. So what I have here is a little quiz I put together based on a survey I done with 30 inter-county goalkeepers. I asked them some questions based around how they got to the top of their game. What I want you to do is maybe try and answer the questions in your head before I reveal the answers. First question. What age did you start playing as a goalie? How many of them answered they were always a goalie? Or they started at under 12, under 14, under 16, under 18, or they started when they were under 21. 6 out of the 30 were always goalies, and 15 out of the 30 started between the ages of 16 to 18. This is telling us that the majority didn't become goalies till 10, 12 years into their player pathway. Why is this? Is it because they weren't introduced to goalkeeping until this age? Was there coaching available to them at a young age in their local GAA clubs? Question 2. What other sports did you play as a teenager? Some of them play soccer, maybe basketball or a little bit of hurling. 24 of them played soccer. What I'd like to point out here is where they coached by soccer clubs as young goalies, or did some of them play outfield as youngsters and develop a good base of ball striking off the grass with both feet? Question 3. What is the most important attribute that our inter-county goalies feel that a young goalie needed to work on? 11 chose kicking and 7 chose decision making. Question 4. Did you ever receive goalie coaching in your local GAA club as a young player? Let's guess, folks. Do we believe the majority said yes, no, or did they receive goalie coaching at the local soccer clubs they attended? Majority vote has highlighted that 18 of our top level goalies didn't receive underage goalie coaching at their clubs. Now what can we take from this? Yes, some people might see this as they reached the top without coaching, but I see it as if we actually spent more time with our young goalies, think of the level we can get them to by giving them the opportunity to grow as goalies. Okay, let's break down the goalie. What I mean by breaking down the goalie is trying to highlight all the areas a coach needs to address, so you're giving this young goalie every opportunity to reach their goals and targets. By neglecting one of these areas, a coach can hinder the goalie's growth. This framework I hope will help you understand how complex a goalie can be, and also help you understand that age appropriate coaching is essential in a young goalie's journey. Okay, so what you see here is the Gaelic Goalie Framework. What you have in this circle of 6 pieces is what makes up a goalie. The framework stays the same no matter what age or gender you coach, but the content of the framework in the centre varies with age. Okay, so in the 1 to 2 o'clock piece, technical proficiency. This is the ability to perform goalie techniques accurately, consistently and at match tempo. From the 2 to 4 o'clock, tactical prowess. The ability to understand in-game scenarios and produce the correct technical skills. The 4 to 6, team play. The ability to perform and make right decisions from set plays in the game. The 6 to 8, playing facts. The ability to process in-game facts and relay it through communication or technical skills. 8 to 10, psychological focus. The ability to stay in the here and now and not allow the focus to leave under pressure. And the 10 to 12, physical fitness. The ability to perform movements in a defensive position and execute powerfully. Okay, I'm going to break down the framework again for you. But once again, the framework stays the same, but the content varies with age. So up first is technical proficiency, where you look at handling, challenging the goalie's handling through games-based activities. Kicking, challenging the goalie through different range of kicks and target practice. Diving, challenging the goalie to work hard through a variety of diving activities. Tactical prowess covers decision making. Challenging the goalie in in-game scenarios that involve decision making, high balls, kickouts, 1v1 and basic on-ball plays. Team play covers set plays. So create activities in training where your goalie works on completing set plays such as goal kicks, sidelines, 45s, free kicks and throw-ins. So for instance, 45s. How often do we have a goalkeeper standing on the line where a 45 is coming in and all the players are around them? Are we introducing these players to this environment in training so they learn from mistakes and learn what to do when they're in the game scenario? Playing facts. We're going to look at in-game. So putting the goalie in game scenarios where they have to process information under pressure such as kickouts, which would be 1 to loss ratio. So if you're in goals taking kickouts and you don't realise that you're after kicking 6 balls out to the right hand side which we all lost, can you process that information during the game? Can we create that environment in training? Can we pack one side of the pitch and see can the goalkeeper figure out that maybe kicking out to the right hand side isn't working for our team, that they must change it up? Also to look at kick pass to start a counter attack. Next one, psychological focus. Handling pressure. Creating scenarios of pressurized environment that complete tasks and to mimic match scenarios. So can we create a scenario in training where a goalkeeper has to take a kick out that must be won as such 20 seconds, you're playing in a final, this kick out must be won. So you're putting that pressure on the goalkeeper, you're introducing the goalkeeper to pressurized environments in training, that when it does happen in the game, it's not new to them. Physical fitness covers the fitness of a goalie, of course. So giving a goalie a physical platform to be able to compete. We do this through strength and conditioning work and pitch sessions. Also it covers movement. So Gaelic Goalie specific movement. So a goalie running to the bleep test is not so relevant to match specific stuff. And when we speak about age specific coaching, fitness of an 8-year-old is completely different than the fitness of an adult. Kicking of an 8-year-old is completely different than the kicking of an adult. So for instance, you can practice kicking for a goalie at maybe 8, 10, 12 years of age where they're kicking out of their hands. Kicking out of their hands into an area. Okay, kicking for an adult, it could be more pressurised, it's off the ground, there could be players involved that's looking to stop them. What's important here is that the coach looks at this framework and completely understands what goes into a player. As I said earlier on, if you neglect one area of this player, you are hindering the goalie's chance of developing and reaching their goals and targets. Okay? If you do not address technical proficiency in your training sessions, the goalkeeper's handling, the goalkeeper's kicking, the goalkeeper's diving does not develop throughout the age groups. Okay? If you do not introduce physical fitness, the goalkeeper has less chance of making it to where they want to go. So this is what the framework was about. It stays the same, the information is the same, but you as a coach have to understand that age appropriate coaching comes into this. Okay, I've broke it down for you. I'm looking for you to understand what is age appropriate coaching. Can you as a coach break this down and see what is age appropriate coaching? Right, so next we have a little simple fun activity where I asked the 30 inter-county players how they got started. How they got started playing in goals. Okay, some of this is very interesting reading as well, so stay tuned.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kinda beautiful. And every night has a state so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated. For every tyrant to tear for the vulnerable. In every loss, so the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer, a dream we're unstoppable. With something to believe in. Monday left left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love to come around. We are one of a kind, irreplaceable. How did I get so blind and so cynical? If there's love in this life, we're unstoppable. No, we can't be defeated. Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love to come around.
Okay, so as a coach of a team, how can you look after your goalie? The warm-up. Allow them to mix it up. Encourage them to self-learn and create their own warm-up. Go and speak to them and ask them to show you different warm-ups at training. Challenge them to learn. Or let them warm up as an outfielder. All you need to do is get their heart rate up, plenty of touches of the ball and kicking of the ball. Session structure. Can you challenge them in a normal session using simple GAA player techniques? Or use the framework to challenge them in other ways? Do you have a goalie coach at your disposal or a club member willing to help out? Always encourage your goalie. Self-coaching is crucial. By encouraging this, you're helping the young goalie fully learn and understand what makes a good goalie. Use parents that can feed balls to these goalies and always ask your club coaching officer for help. Thank you all for tuning in to the Gaelic Goalie YouTube page to check out the latest video. Okay, so don't forget to show your support by subscribing. Also, if you're looking for one-to-one sessions, goalie advice, session plans and specific videos made, contact me by email or social media. And thank you for all the goalkeepers that took part in the survey a couple of weeks back.